Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, episode 5. We're about to head into the second part of, and likely the final part, of the trial for the murder of Mia Fey, and things certainly took a turn for the worse last episode. Apparently I've been arrested, thanks to Mr. White being a fucking asshole, and now we're gonna be defending ourselves and trying to get him arrested. That should be fun! Alright, let's get to it. September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yep. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Oh. What are you doing here? Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. Okay, so he's not the guy that Mr. White called. Whoops. Well, whatever. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? No, not the judge! So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Huh? What? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Wait, so I guess they know each other then. Huh. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 1. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Edgeworth is gonna be pushing for that guilty verdict no matter what happens, so, you know, there's no point in trying to get him to back down. And if the judge is getting blackmailed by, you know, Mr. White as well. He's holding my sandwich hostage! I can't have lunch without my sandwich, so I'm going to have to declare you guilty, Mr. Wright. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh god, that's bad. This is bad. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event were earlier quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? 'Cause they're all fucking in his pocket, that's fucking why! It's like he already knows why. If anything's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Might as well. Oh, slam the table. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe the court an explanation. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Mia Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, At the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. Well, I mean, to be fair, that is a good point, so, you know. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Please, let's just let this whole thing go smoothly so we can get the guilty verdict and get out of here. God damn it. Oh, but I'm just now starting to have fun! Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. Oh shit! Edgeworth isn't taking any shit from this guy. You know, I can definitely respect that. He's not taking any shit from this guy. Well, these two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder, correct? Correct! And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Alright, let's beat his stupid face in! With the power of justice! Let's see, it was 9, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bell drum. Coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impactation. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Heard a bedlam coming from outside. Clarify for us, please. Bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Because then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking the woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Is that it? That's it! Okay. Say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Well, you can't be sure of that. Can you? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes? 40! 40? Don't add them together, that's not how it works.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is very good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyways? You already know whose side is it. He's on. And what did you do then? Impactation? Don't you just mean impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thoughts, perhaps it's better to leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. Right, looks like pressing isn't gonna do shit. I'm gonna need to present actual fucking evidence. Let's see. Autopsy report. Blood. Oh, yeah. If I'm the culprit, then what is the message written in blood? Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Well, let's see what he says about the, yeah. About the fact that the name was written there. Let's see, what does the floor plan say? Let me check that again. Right. Your Honor, that statement contradicts. Okay, I got it wrong.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops, that didn't go so well. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna press him on all his statements just to make sure that that's not what I have to do. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Miss Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't see anything to gain by attacking him at this point any further. Alright, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Faye and Co. law offices. Correct! That is the only window, you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who has business to do. Heard about lawyer. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I'm no snoop peeking out of windows at night. No snoop, yeah right, you've made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone? Irrelevant, that has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I'll answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone to this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho ho, I know! After all, I am El Presidente! Is that supposed to be a Tropico reference? Fucking get Penultimo in here. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course! Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you, and she ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Right. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Right, and that's where the contradiction is going to be. By looking at the floor plan, right? By seeing, we've checked the floor plan, right? If Mia was right in front of the window, and I gave chase and she went to the left, she would have ended up over here. Her body was found there, right? Maybe? Your Honor, that's Fuck! God damn it. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? I'm absolutely perfect, end of story. How many times must I hear that?
Psst, Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd?
Right, yeah, I know there has to be something in there, but what is it? Oh! May said that she dodged to the right. Alright. There we go. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Okay, now he brings up. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh wow, that face! Very strange. Did I see her? I did see her run to the left, I did!
Phoenix, look at his face! I think he's lying about this one.
Of course he is. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness. Ah! Okay, that makes sense, right? From the point of view of the hotel, Maya ran to the right towards the door. However, because he was the murderer, he was actually looking at it from the opposite side. He was looking, opposite Miss May. So when Mia dodged to the right, from his perspective, she went to the left. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
They're both correct. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye and Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing about here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Boop. Right where the killer is. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Oh, Edgeworth! You're caught on!
Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion! The postulations are a defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they seem a bit far-fetched.
Ho ho ho! You provided us with so much entertainment, Miss Lawyer! What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something! It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the quote-unquote left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assault the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. See, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That's not gonna fly, buddy.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
Yeah, let me just check. Yeah, it never says anything about the fact that there were 2 hits. So we should probably be fine presenting the autopsy to contradict his statement. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Miss Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Why is he mad at me? Yeah. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say about that? It seems I spent all my time studying vocabulations, and I did not learn the mathematics! Oh, please. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court that you were absolutely perfect? Huh! I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. $1,000 to everyone who calls for a break! Give him a break! Give him a break! Oh shit, that did not go as expected.
Mr. White!
Oh, okay. Alright, we're pushing him further and further. Oh, well, see, I had looked out of the other window. And the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap!
Thwap indeed! Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. You finna die, baby! Let's get more details on that. Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused, but don't worry. We all know what happened now. Turned and ran for the door. Phoenix! He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something, but it won't be easy. Maybe, I guess, pressing him to try to get some more information might be good. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that! The glass light stand! Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, how the fuck would he know that? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White... Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. Lying on the floor when I looked. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly, pal. Because if we look at the floor plan, see the light stand, it's clearly out of view. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this.
Those are the floor plans for the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Right here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you couldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There is no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah!
Oh my god, he really is the murderer!
Oh, we got him good this time. Is he crying or laughing? I can't tell.
Mr. White?
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh, what now? Well, that's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, huh? What? I said you should confess your crime. What is Edgeworth talking about? I highly doubt that he's talking about Mr. White actually killing Mia. I have much bigger feeling that he's gonna talk about something random, like the wiretapping or something like that, to try to get him off the hook, isn't he? Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Yeah, right, that's gonna be his strategy. Because if he placed the wiretap, then it's possible that he could have known about the presence of the, oh yeah, if he placed the wiretap, then he would have seen the light stand. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Edgeworth is smart, and, you know, I get it. It is a logical, train of thought, so I can't really fault him for that. The wiretap?
Oh, if he placed the wiretap, then he really could have seen that glass light stand. Oh, that clears everything up. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Mistress April May, to tap the law office of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct-mundo! You're most correct, Miles! Give me a break! They're on a first-name basis now! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fang Cola offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand.
No, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. Their goddamn names are too similar, okay? Don't judge me.
I see!
However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Leave it to me. I feel faint. He's gonna punch me again. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I entered the Fay and Cole law offices. Of course, I had done so to please the wiretap. That is when I saw his light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by that sound.
Correct, that is correct.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
Oh, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. The wiretapping. Alright. This one should be easy. Clear that up, please. What did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It is quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. That doesn't matter. I headed to the Fay and Cole offices. Was it really you that entered the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fay and Cole offices. Well, those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. And now, Mr. White, please tell us why you went to the Fay and Cole offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix? Phoenix, over here. Who the fuck is... I know that voice. Mia? What? What the fuck?
Never give up, Phoenix!
What the fuck? I'm seeing ghosts! Judge, I'm seeing ghosts! I plead insanity, please!
Oh, okay, that does clear things up.
I've known for a long time. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
Ah, you're finally awake! You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us, and that thief over there. Damn you, Stormcloaks!
Oh god, I'm still hallucinating.
Oh, sorry, wrong script.
Yeah! Oh my god, I passed out again.
Hey, Phoenix! Nah, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
What the fuck? You're... Maya?
Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough to shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So, Maya is channeling you. Mia?
That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's why I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
Huh?
You have the receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah. The one you wrote my on, right?
Phoenix White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $10,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th?
That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
Whoa.
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder! Ah, well that is fucking convenient, isn't it? He said he saw the stand the week before the murder.
There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Right. No, sorry about that. I burped. Interesting. Okay, that is way too fucking convenient, okay? I'm sorry. Oh my god, he passed out, did you hear? Oh yeah, he's back now. Oh yeah, it's fine, he's gonna be fine. Hopefully. Maybe he'll pass out again. Ooh, that'll be interesting. He's definitely gonna be found guilty now.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... you're right, Mr. Wright.
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let us start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pronounce judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I ask you.
But as Mr. Edgeworth noted, the trial is more or less finished, and my sandwich is on the line. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well.
See, okay, I guess Edgeworth is not all bad. I mean, he could have easily said that he objects to that, and that would have been it. I would have been found guilty. I mean, if he really is willing to do anything to get people found guilty, he surely wouldn't let me testify right now. I mean, sure, he probably expects that I don't have anything, and his pride might be influencing him, but if he really I mean, I can't help but feel like, in a way, he is sort of helping me. I don't know, that's just how I feel.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Wiretap. The same thing we saw earlier? Yeah. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping! I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt?
Well, a glass light stand! And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder!
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fanco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can ya? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a lot of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree, you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's fucking Edgeworth. There is a certain logic threat to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted its freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into the matter. Another inquiry? This is going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports! This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases! This is bad! Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis of factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's not telling what can happen if it can't. And now, Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or, you know what, just make something up. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
The
witness will stay.
Mia?
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Shit, that was fucking easy. Okay.
Well, okay, that was certainly unexpected, but I guess I don't see any reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense!
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant? One and the same, really. Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty!
Get fucked, Edgeworth! Well, I suppose I can make up for it by prosecuting this lowly scum. Oh, Mr. White, I'll make sure you get the electric chair, and no one will be defending you. Oh dear! Impossibility!
That is all. The court is adjourned.
September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live? Nah, poor choice of words there.
My time's here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are so weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No, there's still so much to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief.
I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9?
The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief, Mia! September 9, 9:02 p.m. Fanco Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. Mia? I guess? You came! Mia.
I was kind of worried you might not.
Of course I came.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face!
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her!
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of...
She means the offices. The office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business! You don't mind me calling you Nick, do ya? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick.
You know what this means? We're partners.
Well, moving up on the world, okay, my man Phoenix, on his way. You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But, if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Aw, that is very cute.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy! Burgers! I don't care that my sister is dead. All I care is about getting those burgers that she owed me.
Honestly, yeah, she did owe me lunch, so, yeah.
There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting.
Okay, wait up! The end. Well, at least for this chapter. Brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Samurai. Ooh, that sounds fun. Well, haha! That actually went on for... It's been going on for about 50... I've only been recording for about 51 minutes and counting in a couple of time cuts. Yeah, this is probably the shortest episode we have of the series. Okay, I was expecting that to be a lot longer than it was, I guess. Also kind of sad we didn't get to see Edgeworth's reaction at the end. But yeah, that was it for Turnabout Sisters, the second episode. We're on to the third. I'm probably going to take a 1 or 2 day break from this game, so, what day is, if this is going up on Friday, then, yeah, I'd say probably expect the next episode on Monday. If I feel like it, I might actually record it for Sunday, but more than likely than not, I'm gonna have the next episode up on Monday, so I can take a small break, right? But yeah, that was a very good trial. It's interesting because for both this trial and the last trial, you already know who the culprit is, but it's really about the journey of how you get there. You know, all the trials and tribulations, and you know the characters. It's all great. It's all fantastic, and I'm loving every second with this game so far. And hell, it's doing voices is fucking fun. It cracks me up. Like I'm just watching it on reverse. Like usually when I just record a video and it's just me talking all the time, when I'm watching through it in while editing it, it feels really awkward because, you know, it always feels awkward to feel your voice recorded. It always does. That's just how it is. Anyone who's heard their recorded voice can attest to that. But when I'm doing all these different crazy voices, I don't know, it kind of takes the edge off in a way, and it also fucking cracks me up constantly. It's the most fun I've ever had editing a video. So, yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this, and I can't wait to continue this after my momentary break. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe the trials will start actually not telling us the murder, and us actually having to figure it out, or they might continue showing us the murder. I think I'd probably prefer not knowing who the murderer is, because I do really like figuring stuff out on my own. It's part of the reason why I love mystery games so much. I mean, Danganronpa is probably one of my favorite video game series, and that's always great. So yeah, hopefully it takes that route. But even if it doesn't, the way it's been set up from up to now, I think it's done very well. And even if I do know who the killer is, there's still plenty of twists and turns, like me getting arrested, that I'm gonna have to overcome. And yeah, well, I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Team Buster for more content. And I'll be back, likely, on Monday.